Hello Leo, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 17th to the 23rd of February 2020. I hope you're well, Leo. So I'm just going to pull an overarching tarot card for you to see what the message is for the month. What do we have, angel spirits, guides for Leo? What is the message? Thank you. Oh wow. Illumination. Finding answers from within, light bulb moments, things suddenly becoming clear. You know, just like a light. I mean, illumination is where things are just switching on, making sense. It all just like clicks into place, you know. You get that higher understanding from within. All of this kind of energy, it's very beautiful. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we get with the energy deck. Okay, what do we have, please, angel spirits, guide? What is the message for Leo for the week? What do we have? Healing. Yeah. Yeah, I just think whatever you've healed from, Leo, because this is a card of feeling restored, you know, and healing from what's gone. But I certainly feel for you there is some light bulb moment, some trigger, some immediate illumination, answer, clarity that you are getting, you know, that eureka moment where everything begins to make sense. And it is leading to this, the world. I'm going to read this card out when I can find the book. 1 second. I've not put it in the usual spot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's leading to this, Leo, the world, expansion, opening up. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. Drawing this card lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster. And I feel there are expansive energies. I think you are illumination, very hermit energy, finding the light from within, the answers from within. Also very hanged man energy as well. Suddenly that light bulb moment goes on and you understand how to move forward, bring new expansion, growth, flow, experiences, energies, people, conversations, opportunities into your life, you know. Absolutely beautiful. Angels, what is the message for Leo, please? We have recovery. I think this is very much down to the healer card, recovering. And I feel there's a restorative energy here, restoration. Yeah. If you believe, Leo, that you can achieve, this is what the magician says, belief from within. Focus on your goal, put in the work. It is 99% perspiration, 1% inspiration, certainly from the universe. That is when things start to change and open up for you. And yeah, powerful. Okay. So as you know, Leo, I pull 5 cards and then get clarifiers for a deeper insight. So first card is the past position, then we have the present, your challenge, your advice from spirit and outcome. So let's see what we get. What do we have, angel spirits, guides for Leo, please? Our lovely Leos. 17th to the 23rd of February 2020. Thank you. Message for Leo, please. Past position first. Thank you. Wow, yeah. Leadership, in control. We have a card of Aries, the Emperor. Okay, Leo, present position for you. Oh wow, we've got the Ace of Cups. Lovely. Your challenge, Knight of Wands, card of Sagittarius. Eight of Swords is the advice from Spirit. And the Four of Cups is the outcome. And move those over a little bit. Okay. Let's get clarifiers for the cards on the table, please. Angel, Spirits, Guide. What do we have for Leo? One more shuffle, I think. Okay, you see, the Magician is appearing when I cut the deck. Okay. Okay, first card, Leo. We have the Ten of Swords. So the Ace of Cups. Present position. We have the King of Cups. Let's pull one more for this. Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. This is your challenge. The Eight of Swords. We have the Devil, card of Capricorn. Let's pull one more for that, Leo. Two of Wands. And the Four of Cups, Leo. We've got the Six of Cups here. Let's pull one more for that one. Temperance, card of Sagittarius. Wow, your fire family coming out to support you, you know. You've got the card of Aries and the card of Sagittarius here. And we have Mars in Leo here, Seven of Wands. Yeah. Leo, you know, we have, okay, I mean, we have the Ten of Swords here. Now, this is about deep hurts, experiencing wounds, hurts. But this is over because it's a 10, and a 10 in tarot is completion. And this is a message, now is the time to see the truth of this situation, but not be held hostage to it. Allow yourself to release from whatever this is. Draw a line under it, because a new day, a new dawn is rising. You see that sunrise that's happening in the distance, pushing the dark clouds away? That's what's happening in your inner world, particularly with your mind. All negative thoughts are being pushed away by that divine energy. And it is time to allow a new beginning to happen in your life now. This can be very dark night of the soul energy. It can be very deep. But it's over if you want it to be over. And I feel, you know, Aries could have been involved in this situation. You know, we do have an Aries here, so there could have been actually an Aries person involved in this situation, male or female. But as an energy, the Emperor is somebody who takes control, takes the lead. They're not defeatist. There is a warrior king, you know. This is somebody who will not allow the world to shape them. They shape their world. You know, we have the Staff of Life here and also the orb that represents the world. You know, they shape their life and their world. And we have the World card here with you, expansion, opening up, think bigger. you know, and it's all about illumination. You're being given answers, and I feel it's divine energy giving you answers now, to guide you forward, and you're being told to take control, take the initiative, in order to bring greater solidity and stability into your life. But also this is a time to tap into your power. The Emperor sits in his own power. It's ruled by Mars, pure energy, pure power. So I feel for some of you, now is your time to step into your power, to take control, to understand that you are more powerful than you realise. You know, this person doesn't realise their own power. And I feel for some of you, it is time to realise your own power. To take control in something that, you know, has been very difficult. And this is beautiful. I mean, the Ace of Cups is one of the most beautiful cards in the tarot deck. This is love, divine love being poured into you. You know, that is what it is literally on that card. You're being shown divine love by the universe. You know, being told that this is a time to open up to new beginnings, and it is opening up to receive. This is opening up again in terms of your emotions, your feelings. It's an intuitive time as well. The Cups energy is very intuitive, trusting your instincts from within to an actual power in your external environment now. And because you're being guided here, now this is emotional renewal, emotional rebirth as well, Leo, a reconnection to self, self-love. But this can also be new love coming into your life that's guided, somebody new. Can also be opening up to new friendships, new pets, you know, new opportunities that you would love that bring you joy, all of this kind of energy. I mean, there's levels to this card. But I feel for some of you now is the time to just allow yourself to open up. You know, the lotus flowers, you know, dotted all around the lake. You know, this is opening up to new beginnings and spiritual awakenings, you know. Reminding you that Spirit is pouring you with divine light and love, you know. That is that beautiful energy there. You know, we have the King of Cups again. So for some of you, there could be an opportunity. But I feel that with the Four of Pentacles, and the Devil has appeared here as well, in your advice from Spirit. Yeah, I'm feeling this energy of the Four of Pentacles can be when we hold on to things, when we're guarded. You see, there's a pentacle over the heart, the mind, the feet. You know, the emotions, our thoughts, you know, how we move forward, you know, all of these things. This person is feeling stuck because they're holding on too tightly to something and they're not allowing themselves to move forward. You know, what are you holding on to now that is stopping you from moving forward? Because now I feel is the time to open up to new beginnings, and some of you are holding back. Certainly feel that in this energy, Leo. And I think it's to do with your emotions, Leo. So the King of Cups can be a person, male or female, who is the success of their suit. So this can be, you know, somebody who's very compassionate, somebody who's very emotionally connected, can be counsellors, can be parents, you know, good listeners, all of this kind of thing, people who connect to you on a heart level, on an emotional level, that is supporting you through this journey. Can also be some kind of offer and opportunity from somebody that brings, you know, that you would love, that brings happiness and joy. I mean, like I said, there could be some kind of offer or person coming into your life. This is a card of Scorpio. Sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat, which is interesting. You know, your challenge is the Knight of Swords. I sometimes feel this when, you know, you've got the Eight of Swords as well. You know, this is about speaking your truth as well. And I just want to say that because sometimes I feel this in my throat when people are holding back from speaking their truth or expressing themselves, you know. And the Cups energy can be very expressive. Certainly with the Swords energy here in the cards, there is something about what are you holding back from expressing your truth to. So that might make sense to some of you. The King of Cups, like I said, is a card of Scorpio. He sits in the middle of the ocean. And he sits above the waves. The water, the cups in tarot are our emotions and feelings. So he's mastered his emotions from within, you know, and therefore he sits above the waves, understanding that he can sink miles deep into that ocean if he allows his emotions to get on top of him. I feel this is a period where you're owning your power, and this is a big message to say now is the time to own your emotions, own your internal space from within. Because that's how you're open to receive good things coming into your life. Don't hold back, you know, don't close yourself off to it. Like I said, sometimes this is a little devil on your shoulder. It's the Sun in Capricorn, that just stops you from moving forward when you're being told now is the time. It could be to love. Some of you could be opening up to self-love, or, you know, new love coming into your life in whatever form that is. 2 nights being together, you know, there's change here. Big, positive, swift change if you allow it to happen. You know, the Knight of Wands is your fellow fire sign, Sagittarius. So this is, I mean, some of you, it might well be about getting back on the horse. If you've been deeply wounded in the past, could have been in a relationship or been emotionally hurt in a situation, I feel for some of you, you are getting back on the horse, or that is your challenge, to get back in the driving seat. You know, the Knight of Wands is somebody who is in search of power. They want to fulfill their potential. They have drive, they have energy, they take action. It is just the green light to go. And there's a feeling of moving on from what's gone, you know, with both of these energies. They're not bothered what's gone. They're focused on what's ahead. And I feel that's a message for you as well, certainly in this energy, to focus now on what's ahead, not what has gone. The Knight of Swords is clarity, truth, swift progress, you know. There is just, you know, a go-getting energy between these 2 cards. Big shift, big progress to be made. But I think it's about getting clarity, certainly in your inner world, in your mind, making decisions, choices, having an idea in terms of where you're moving towards, or even finding the voice that you need to find to speak your truth that allows you to bring this big shift into your life now. Now, it might well be some of you are going after an opportunity. Could be to do with a Sagittarius. But either way, there is a big shift when you take action, when you take control, when you get back in the driving seat. Yeah. The 8 of Swords, this is the advice from Spirit. I'm going to do that with this card. You know, sometimes I look at this card and I sometimes feel that, you know, this can be where we've been through hurts with the 10 of Swords and we close ourselves off. We don't want to see anybody, we don't want to speak to anybody. And that can be your energy, Leo. I don't feel it a lot, but I am feeling it with some of you. Where you might have blocked somebody on the phone, or you're not answering someone's emails, or you're not open to discussion. But I think if you are isolating yourself, it is about speaking your truth in order to move forward. And that might resonate for some of you. This can also be about how our mind can play tricks on us when we feel that negativity from within. It keeps us stuck. We don't see a way forward. We feel trapped. It's the prisoner of the mind card, in a way, the 8 of Swords. And that is what happens, you know, whatever toxicity, whatever negativity, this devil energy has been, you know, could have been in relationships, Leo, bad relationships or relationships that went sour. That could be in love, that could be in the workplace, that could be with friendships, wider family. There's a big message of you need to cut through the illusion of these cards, because this is just how our mind plays tricks on us when we're in that negative state from within. And this is a card of big instability, the devil energy. And there's a big message here that you need to break free of this. Cut the chains. This is a big Saturnian energy that will place a ring around you and keep you exactly where you are. You know, this person can't move forward because they're bound. They don't see the path forward because they've got a blindfold on. There's a feeling of being stuck if you're not careful in this negative energy. And that's how we give our power to the illusion that's a devil that isn't real. We feel powerless when there's a big message here of you owning your power now. Taking action, taking the initiative, having that drive, understanding your own power to break free of whatever this energy has been, Leo. Because we give our power to the devil. You know, the devil is the complete opposite of the emperor. You know, this is somebody who owns their power. They certainly won't give it away. And this is something that we give our power to. Now that could be an internal devil as well for some of you, overcoming your own internal demons of what's gone with this energy. Might not be somebody in your external environment. But here's the thing, you know, we again have the Mars in Aries card here. Now is the time to take your power back and start taking steps to shape your world. This can be about making life choices, decisions, choosing your path. Some of you might be at a crossroads, and this is about following your passions now, taking the first steps to bring new growth into your life. Sometimes this can be a choice between two avenues, two paths, two opportunities, two people. But I feel for some of you, you're getting a clarity, certainly with that Knight of Swords, on what you want in your life and what you don't want. This person chooses one wand to shape their world and their life for the future. There's a kind of like visionary energy with this. They have a goal on what they're working towards. And I feel that there is a new clarity, a new vision, and I think it's coming from this card. Illumination, you know, and I love the fact that this card is a bit misty, because that's very Hanged Man energy as well, where you might have felt stuck. You're beginning to find answers. You're beginning to just suddenly get that eureka moment almost of understanding what you're moving towards, what you want in your life and what you don't want, Leo, and taking the steps to make it happen. Certainly that's the advice of the cards here. Because I feel for some of you, this is a time to move forward. It's not a time to let your emotions own you. This is the Moon in Cancer card, where your emotions can just, you know, stop you moving forward. You know, you just don't get clarity, perspective in understanding how to move forward in a situation. There's a lot of fuzzy energy. There's a lot of lack of focus and there's a lot of lack of clarity that I'm feeling with this reading, Leo. But I feel that this is about trusting your intuition, Cups energy, intuition, to guide you forward, because you're being offered a cup from the universe, God, the divine. This is the divine nudge time to say now is not the time to stay still. Now is the time to move forward and open to receive. Yeah. Because there's something far happier, far more joyful ahead, Leo. This is the cup of joy. This is uplifting, happy, positive, just fulfilling energy from within. It's beautiful. And it's emotions and just, there is happiness. I feel for some of you, you're being told, Leo, you know, this can sometimes be somebody from the past coming back into your life. It might be to offer you whatever the Ace of Cups is offering you. It could be the opportunity, a person, you know, whatever this is. It could be somebody that you've known before. It could be a Sagittarius. But also, Leo, the Six of Cups is finding your happy equilibrium again from within, reconnection to self. And I certainly feel with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups being here, this is reconnection to who you are from within. And I think you do that by finding balance from within, making peace, reconciling your emotions, your negativity from within. 10 of Swords, you know, that has to do with this. This is reconciling. You know, sometimes we see the two cups, fire and water. And you know, fire and water, when they're mixed together, they just make steam. They cancel each other out. And that is what's been asked of you by Temperance in your internal world. Whatever is causing you imbalance, whatever is pulling you apart from within, you find your happy equilibrium from within by making peace, by reconciling your differences with your internal world in order to open up to the expansive flow energies of your external environment. You know, this is about flow, the water of life. You know, opening up to new experiences, opportunities, people, conversations, connections, all of that thing. Let the journey continue. That is what flow is all about. All the while getting a higher understanding of what you've been through and where you're going, Leo. And that's the beauty of these two cards together. I will say the Temperance card, and sometimes I say this, you know, when you temper metal, it becomes twice as strong. And I feel for some of you, you've become twice as strong throughout this process, but I don't know if you realise that. I do think that you are beginning to, because this is Mars in Leo. Yeah. Now, Leo, do you see the wands down below? This is a card of challenge, somebody overcoming opposition, challenge. Now, I feel this is your internal energy as much as an external energy, but this is generally external challenge. But you see, this person is on a higher ground than these people that are looking up at them. They've gained the advantage here by connecting to their power. Like I said, this is Mars in Leo, and we have the card of Mars here, the Emperor. So there's a big message here of when you are in your power, when you connect to your power, there's a resoluteness, there's a determination, there's a perseverance that comes with that, and an energy and a drive to overcome any challenge that you face. And I feel for some of you, equilibrium will be restored, happiness will be achieved again. It wants to come into your life, and I feel that you are gaining the advantage, the upper hand on a situation that has been challenging. But you have to own your power. I feel I had this, did we have this kind of own your power with one of your readings last week? It was either the spirit message reading, or it could have been the weekly. I'm going to pull the next card. Yeah, I just feel that whatever challenge you faced, this can be in love, where you face challenging love and you're moving on now to new experiences. Yeah, opening up to the flow, new experiences, ready to receive, Ace of Cups. Some of you might have been challenged in love, but you're overcoming it, Leo. So I certainly feel that this can also be a reconnection to higher self too, you know, coming back to who you are. It's been a challenge, but you're getting there now. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel this is a time to step into your light. Let go of what's gone. Sometimes this can be a choice or a decision that you need to make. But I certainly feel for some of you, this is a big time of you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. Now is the time to step into your light. You know, this is karma being on your side. You know, this is the wake-up call to step into your light now. This is the point in time to release what's gone, in order for you to fulfill your potential, whatever the illumination that you're being given. Remember, we had the World card at the beginning. It is time to open up to new expansions, new opportunities, new connections. It is time to think bigger again. And I certainly feel for some of you, that's what the Judgment card is asking you to do. It is the planet of death, destruction, transformation, rebirth. And you're being told now is the time to allow that rebirth to happen and step into that new beginning. So I'm going to pull a fairy card. Okay. What do we have, angel spirits guides for Leo? Okay. Yeah. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. And I just think, Leo, that when you make peace with whatever's gone, There could have been some challenge in love. This can also be to do with partnerships, two people, you know. There's duality to this, so it can be about the two different areas, you know, all of this kind of thing. You're coming back to who you are, opening up to a new beginning. So I certainly feel for some of you that there are new opportunities as soon as you allow yourself to put something behind you. I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah. Motivation. I think we all need this from time to time. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Leo. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.